defenses, and typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Come on.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh my God, I clicked the wrong
It's
button.
going to be intercepted. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And the return comes to
Oh
a
my
halt
gosh, I
right
clicked,
at the
bro. I was gonna.
44-yard
Oh
line.
my gosh.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Damn, so deep.
Break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought
I don't hit
down.
it.
Here's a 2nd and
Go.
5.
Go.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard
Not gonna lie, I
pickup
sold that
leaves him with
touchdown
3rd and 1.
Bronco switch.
They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
No.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
60 Bison.
Do this. Okay.
Back to throw. Stewart. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Ready, break. Let's go. Ready.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Should have spin move.
And that's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
Spin move is so crispy.
Here we go.
Henry again on
Spin
2nd
move.
down.
Spin move.
And he'll go down at the 28. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7.
Panther 11. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Bro, I didn't even see him,
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go now. Ready.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Oh, what a move. Flashes another juke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, what a 1st half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
We're just trading now at this point.
He's past the 30.
Get him!
He will score. Touchdown.
Partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
Bro, we're
Extra
just
point
trading,
attempt
bro.
here still to come.
We're trading dildos.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Bro, you're getting rid of Quad Father? Oh yeah, you're right.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Okay, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to
Wait,
hide
which one? Who
receivers in
gets
certain
ball head?
situations, but a guy of his size
you're right.
can't really hide him.
Oh,
But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
60 Maverick, 60. Ready? Check go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, Henry. And some room to roam now. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bro, I'm not using all my
And he continues to
bro.
pile up
There's
the
no way I'm
yardage.
using
That
all
puts
my
him over a
3
buck 50
timeouts.
now. And this defense has really had its
dumb,
problems trying to keep him contained.
So from the
Let's see how it
36
works,
now,
bro.
1st and 10.
I'll try.
Here we go, shot.
Operating from the gun, Stewart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
If I pass the
Nice
ball, I'm
progress down the field was halted
cooked,
by
bro.
that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, he's brought down.
got no
and
more
remember
timeouts
here,
left,
no
bro. I
timeouts
spent it.
left. They got to get to the line quick.
I
That's
I
it for
spent
the
it all
first
my
half. 2
timeouts
more
on that,
quarters
bro.
to go. We'll have
I should have
plenty
just
more
let
to
the
see
clock hit
after the
second
break.
half, bro.
And we welcome you back live now
There was no
inside
point
the booth
spending all my
alongside Charles
timeouts on
Davis.
that.
I'm Brandon Gordon, set
Bro,
and
but I will
ready to
still have
rock
my
for the
timeouts.
third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even
I mean, I
first
feel
half,
like-
all tied on the scoreboard.
I was trying to think of something else, bro.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
30, bro.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
79 Broncos. Ready?
2nd and 1.
What
Toward
the
the
hell?
sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Just his second catch of the game so
that's
far.
unguardable.
This one moves the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Nobody's guarding him, bro. Literally nobody.
Tucker Kraft, 36 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Literally nobody's guarding him, bro.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bro, this is actually crazy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Pushing his way through.
Damn.
Got it. Ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Henry up the middle. Able to slither by.
Damn.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 161 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
I got no more timeouts. I got no fucking timeouts, man.
Ready?
And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down.
Ready, ready, go!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Stewart. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard.
18 Cardinal.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. This is caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Stewart. And it's caught.
Whoa! Get in the end zone, AJ Brown!
And now it'll be 4th and goal.
So much about
There's a
offense is
bailout.
what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it,
Bro,
and
you
then
know,
they can make a big
open.
play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah,
Bro, he's in the end zone! That's a bailout! He's in the end zone!
On 4th and goal from the 1. And
He's in the end zone!
Stands tall down by the goal line.
Bro, he was literally in the end zone. That's a bailout.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
Bro, that's a
on EA
bailout.
Sports.
Definition of bailout. He was literally in the end zone.
2nd down and 4.
Saw with my bare eyes.
Tag. Ready.
Play action. Stewart. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there. But it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Gonna go play action. Here's Stewart. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Yes.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kicks away.
Derrick Henry is big.
Breaks through the contact. And able to get this out to the 25.
2-feeder. Anyways. Bro, I need to eat this, bro. Bro, I need to watch.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Stewart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Come on. Come on. Set. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Street. Street. Chop 60. Chop 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Smash. Smash. Check smash. Check smash. Huh.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted.
No, I should have
And
stayed in
the Ravens
bounds.
are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now a short one to Gesicki. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Here we go.
Here's Stewart to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the
I
high throw.
honestly,
Luckily
I didn't
fell
even mean to call
incomplete.
timeout. Bro, this is actually crazy. Bro, I don't know if I even should.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Let's go now.
Bro.
Ready.
Stewart. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
I don't know.
A.J.
I got
Brown from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter
Bro, I kind
lead.
of got nervous, bro.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Literally.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one
I
away.
mean, not gonna lie, like,
A solid return, pretty good
run
field
twos,
position.
bro. I need
They'll
to get,
start
I
at
need
the
to get some
32.
work done, bro. 'Cause I should been playing all day, bro. I need to get some work done.
Okay,
Here's
ready.
first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready,
Bro, this
ready.
nigga's finna brr.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ready.
Here's second and a yard.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Connecting with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw. That's
Bro,
caught
he's just doing those
downfield by
comeback routes.
Pickens. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So
They're-
that's
bro,
going to
they're
double their
comeback
pleasure
routes.
for sure. They
You're
get the
coming back for the
first
ball.
and save the
Nigga.
timeout.
You're coming back to the ball. That's a comeback route. You can't tell me that's not a comeback
He's back
route.
to throw.
Bro, that's a comeback
The
route.
sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a
On the
first down. Well
Bro.
done.
That's a fucking comeback route. You fucking idiot. That's a comeback route. What do you do? What route is that? What route is that? Speed out. What do you do on a speed out? You come back for the ball, you fucking shit nerd.
And it's caught.
You come back to the ball. It's a comeback route. It's the same shit, but it's more accurate.
Extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget
Bro,
the
yes,
extra
it is,
point.
bro.
It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game.
Bro, you're
here in the
retarded.
fourth.
5-yard comeback route, 10-yard comeback route. They're the same shit.
This one
You're coming
all
back
we
to
could
the
have asked
route.
for. All tied, final minute as the kicks away.
Bro,
here.
bro. You need to get teached, bro. You need to get
They're
teached, bro.
running with
You need
power
teaching,
here.
bro.
And
You
he
need
won't
teaching
quite
on
make it to the
football.
25.
You need teaching on football.
This is first
Bro,
and
that's
10.
so gay, bro.
Shut up.
Bro, it's
They
so
begin
gay.
with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Now before this
35
second down
seconds,
play,
bro.
we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Well, we're tied, so I can just do whatever. Go overtime if I wanted to, honestly.
On the double.
Here comes second down.
19 Tiger. 19
Well,
Tiger.
I don't care.
Stewart sets to throw. He's going to loft
Oh
one.
my God, it's wide open!
This is caught inside the 15.
That's wide
They
open!
use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Exactly.
Here we go.
It's
First
first
and
goal.
goal.
Go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Ah!
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and
Oh.
then pounded it into the end zone.
Got
And as a
fucked in the
former
butt.
defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out
What if I do
to the
this?
20.
What if I do this?
Ready, set.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Bro,
Here we go. Here we go. Come 19.
what if I do
Come
this?
19.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch.
Set up.
He'll look to throw.
Yeah!
Sabotage their
Oh!
They have possession, and they have
Yo!
it at the 38-yard line.
Bro, I get you.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Back.
Now
Ah!
to Henry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the
Nah,
29-yard
right.
line. The
He
Packers
not
gonna
gonna lie,
use
he
one of
did
their
give me the ball back.
timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth.
No, that was a
quarter.
bill. That was a billa.
Again, it's Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Got it. Ready.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Ready.
They'll try and throw it with Stewart. And he's brought down.
Bro,
Can't
there's
do
4
anything with
seconds,
the
bro.
football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for
Alright,
it, but
bro.
come up empty.
If
And the
he
Packers
scores,
D
bro,
comes up with a
I'm
big
gonna
stop.
shave my balls.
Here's first and 10.
If he scores, I'm gonna shave my balls.
Dragon 60. 19 Lion. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.
Not gonna lie.
And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done.
Not gonna lie, that was a fire-ass game,
no
though.
doubt about
That was
it.
actually a fun-ass game.
Let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter.